Hello everyone, welcome to 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗺. We are discussing the skin, soft tissue and musculoskeletal system, and this is our class number 3. Sorry, I wrote class 4. This is class number 3, and today we are going to discuss about two very important bacteria, that is Actinomycosis and Nocardia, and these are going to be the last bacteria who are creating the trouble in the skin, soft tissue and musculoskeletal system. Okay, so actinomyces, actinomycosis is something that is responsible for causing the mycetoma, responsible for causing the Madura foot, although some fungus are also there which are causing. So I will teach those fungus also in this, and I will share the link in the description of those fungus. But right now let us understand about the actinomycosis and Nocardia. This is Dr. 𝗵𝗺𝗺 and I am your microbiology faculty and mentor. So my dear friends, coming on to actinomyces. Actinomyces is a filamentous bacteria. So in the classification where we discussed about gram positive bacteria, we have discussed two filamentous bacteria. One is the actino and the other is Nocardia. Both of them are what? Both of them are filamentous bacteria. Actinomyces is a common cell in the oral cavity. It is normally found in the oral cavity. Okay, so it is endogenous. That means it is produced. It produces infection inside the body, but normally it is a common cell. Okay, so Actinomyces is the bacteria and it is responsible. Okay, Actinomyces is the bacteria and it is responsible for causing actinomycosis. Responsible for causing actinomycosis, which involves actinomycosis, which involves one, that is mycetoma. So what is mycetoma? Mycetoma is something which is a triad of three things. The sinus, okay, it is going to go to sinus, so it causes sinusitis, or leave it, you can say that it is responsible for causing the sinus tracts. Then it is responsible for the swelling and the sulfur like black granules. Sulfur like black granules. So these three things are produced by mycetoma: sinuses, swelling and sulfur like black granules. Most commonly, my dear friends, it is responsible for causing Cervicofacial Actinomycosis, that is seen as a lumpy jaw. So can you see in the dermatome of, so in the, I will mark like this, so in the dermatome of cranial nerves, which not cranial, the cervical nerves dermatome, cervicofacial actinomycosis, and the jaw is lumpy now. Okay, so this is called as lumpy jaw. So responsible for causing cervicofacial actinomycosis or the lumpy jaw. Third thing, it is responsible for causing pelvic inflammatory disease. Okay, it is seen mostly in the patients who use intrauterine contraceptive devices. So in the intrauterine contraceptive devices, the UTIs are caused by actinomycosis. Okay, and just I have told you, sulfur granules is the diagnostic feature. So the three things which they have caused as actinomycosis is mycetoma, then you have got lumpy jaw, and then you have got the UTI, or you can say the pelvic inflammatory disease in the ones who are using the contraceptives. So MLC, the mnemonic is again coming, M for mycetoma, then L for your lumpy jaw, and C for your the contraceptive using devices, the patients who use contraception. Okay, it is responsible for causing the pelvic inflammatory disease in them. So the species name is Actinomyces israelii, and in the microscopy Actinomyces shows sun ray appearance of the granules. Okay, if I just draw a picture, you will be able to understand. See, these are the sulfur granules arranged in a sun ray like appearance. So these are responsible for a sun ray. So can you remember the 3 S S for sulfur, S for sinus, S for swelling, similarly S for sun ray appearance. Okay, and it is responsible, it grows on the blood agar, but on the blood agar it shows molar tooth colonies. Okay, molar tooth colonies. Okay, so how is your molar tooth? If I just draw, okay, this is how you draw molar tooth. So can you see this A being formed? This is actinomyces. Okay, what is the treatment? Treatment is penicillin. Treatment I'll discuss, don't worry. Coming on to Nocardia, okay, coming on to Nocardia, it is also a filamentous bacteria, okay, also a filamentous bacteria. Nocardia is acid fast, okay, it can be seen on the modified acid fast staining, although it is gram positive, which I have already told you. But Nocardia is exogenous, okay, remember Nocardia is not in the body. Nocardia is not in the body, it is exogenous. Okay. So yes, it causes mycetoma just like actinomyces, but especially in the immunocompromised patient, it is responsible for causing pneumonia, and this pneumonia is called as pulmonary nocardiosis. Okay. So in immunocompromised patient, it is responsible for causing pulmonary nocardiosis. Coming on to the colony morphology, Nocardia, so NO, very important, Nocardia, NO, very important, N for it is responsible for causing, O for responsible for causing orange colonies on, N for nutrient agar. So Nocardia has got N and O, N for nutrient agar, O for orange pigmented colonies. Okay, remember Nocardia has its love for paraffin. So whenever you put some paraffin, Nocardia grows there. Why? Because if I write the ABC, it will be very easy for you. See here, MNOP. So P for paraffin. Okay, you got it? Okay, leave the MNOP. Okay, so it grows in the presence of paraffin. Okay, what is the treatment? Cotrimoxazole. Now the mnemonic to remember the treatment is SNAP. What is SNAP? S for sulfonamides, sulfur containing drugs like cotrimoxazole. Okay, that is N for Nocardia. Then A for actinomyces, and the mnemonic for is the SNAP, so P for penicillin. Okay, so this is all about this lecture where we discussed the Nocardia and actinomycosis. This was lecture number 3, and the bacteria troubling the soft tissues and the skin are over now. Okay, so from the next lecture, that was going to be our 4th class, we will start with the viruses. So thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.